Alright, so it is, I'm not going to say early in the morning, and I'm not going to tell you what time it is because I'm very bad at sleeping in on the weekends, but it's Sunday morning and I literally just woke up. And I wanted to talk a little bit about one thing that I do with my plants on a schedule, and it's not watering. A lot of people like to have watering schedules for plants, but nature doesn't, and from a lot of the videos I've watched and articles I've read, it's kind of you're much more at risk for overwatering plants. But the only thing that I do on a schedule is I rotate them. So I'm going to take these plants, and this isn't going to be a full plant update, but you can see how they're doing, and I'll have a video in a couple more weeks to talk a little bit about these guys. But I do rotate them and then kind of check on how everybody's doing just by touching them. So this is these are panda plants, and this is going to be my big jade tree at some point. We'll give him a turn. These little leaves are feeling pretty thin right now, so he may need some water. So I may do that later, but for now, I'm just going to keep on rolling here. This is a few jade cuttings that are going to get repotted at some point. And this guy, so here is the agave that I got in New Mexico. Unfortunately, we had some sun damage in the car for him. And so he's looking a little worse for wear, but got him home, watered him, and we got him by the window. We're just gonna do the best we can. Not much I can do there, so we're just letting him do his thing, and we'll, cut things up or take off leaves later, but I want him to just get adjusted. And he's only been here for about 4 days at this point, so I don't want to mess with him too much. But yeah, so I rotate my plants because I want to make sure that they're growing as evenly as they can, especially a plant like this guy. He's kind of all over the place. He's kind of going to just be a mother plant for jade cuttings. And so I just kind of let him go, and there is a small cutting down in there that may or may not root, I'm not sure. And it just helps. So this plant, if you look back at some of my other updates, this is I think a limelight Dracaena, or lemon lime, I can't remember which. I think it might be lemon lime, but I'm not sure. But since I've been rotating him and he's really gotten rooted and settled in this particular pot, he has started to grow a lot straighter. So that's one advantage to rotating your plants, is that they're going to grow a little bit more consistently for you. And that's something I've really noticed with this guy in particular. Now we're gonna head over where I have my grow lights. And I actually sometimes do even rotate my cuttings. So here is a few different ZZ plant cuttings. We're just gonna kind of get them a quarter turn. These are regular ZZ plant cuttings as well as a ZZ plant raven cutting. And then I'm gonna reach way back here for my smaller Dracaena marginata and get him close. There he is. I could probably put him back up on the window soon. I'm going to switch him for the agave, and I want to move this next guy around. He is a bigger Dracaena marginata that is just very healthy right now. He's doing very well over here with the grow lights. And I'm going to move him to the floor at some point, because he's going to be tall enough that he can start using the actual light from the windows. So plan for him. Here's another marginata. This guy was part of, I believe this was part of 3 of them that I had that had been braided together, and I had 2 of them died, and this was the only one that lived. I don't remember where this guy came from for sure, if that was true or not. So, but there's that guy. So I just rotate, I check on everybody, because you never know, what's kind of going on with your plants, and if you're busy or something like that, this gives you a really good opportunity to just check in on everybody and see what's kind of going on, who's doing well, who might not be doing so well, and just kind of take a stock of what's going on, and just kind of check things out. Oops, sorry, I didn't have that guy in camera very well, but so she goes. This guy, I think I might leave, because if I rotate him, he's going to bang my lamp. And he seems pretty content. I'm going to water him in a few more days, so I will rotate him then. when I pick him up and turn him around. And then the next guy behind you here is a Dracaena Lisa cutting. And I should probably water him at some point here. He's been in this pot. I haven't watered yet because I wanted to make sure he kind of got settled in there, at least as much as I can. So I will do that when I don't uproot anything and throw anything around. And then way in the back here we got some crazy guys going on. So there's my spider plant. I'm not gonna do that on camera. I'm gonna rotate this section in a minute because there's a lot of plants back there and I don't want to knock anybody over. Same with this aloe because I got some, yeah, my desk is just kind of a mess, but I will rotate all of those guys. And then down here are the corn plants, and they are very happy. So we're gonna give him a rotate, and we're gonna come this way. And here's the big guy. These guys are in their own pots now, which really needed to happen, and they're doing very well for being having been separated from the groups. Here's the Janet Craig. Okay, so he's doing pretty well as well. I'm knocking into the big corn plant because we need to make our way on this way to the Dracaena Lisa. Now he's starting to be leany again, which is silly because he's fine, but this is a big pot, so it's hard to do this with one hand. There she is. And then we're gonna shoot up this way. We have the ZZ. This is just my regular ZZ plant. He's gonna need water, but I will rotate him just in case I forget. Oh man, okay, hold on. I gotta scoot the corn plant down here. Bonk. Alright, now I get another step in here. There we go. I couldn't reach him. Too short. So there's that guy. And like I said, he needs water, but that's alright. This guy doesn't quite need water yet, but he's getting there. And the reason I can tell that is just by lifting up this pot, and I can tell there's a little moisture down in that soil yet. He's going to need to get repotted soon, and I don't think I'm going to do a full repot. I'm just going to change out the soil and give him a little more room in this pot yet. I did water this guy. This is the Raven ZZ. Here, I'm going to switch hands with the camera, and hopefully not to knock him off the shelf. Oh boy, okay. Oh, alright, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that's just a look at what I do on Sundays. I'll probably just kind of throw this up with some tunes in the background, and if you have any questions about planty things, or if this helps you out, let me know, because I find that rotating them once a week really helps them to get the most light that they can. They're growing pretty evenly. Everyone's pretty happy for the most part. And it's a really good way to check in on everybody, see who might need water, see who might need to get moved around, without watering every single plant and over-watering everybody. So I call this my plant flipping day. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for checking it out. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.